Section B carries 35 marks, and the instructions for this section is as follows. Answer all the questions in this section. Write your answers in space provided in the answer booklet. Answer all the questions in this section. Write your answers in spaces provided in the answer booklet. Okay, so as usual, I'm not going to be using the booklet. Instead, I'm going to be using the same question paper. However, with you, you don't have to use the question paper. You record your answers on the provided answer booklet. Okay, so we go to question number 1. Question 1A is as follows. Arrange the following in numerical order. Okay, so the way we're going to arrange these numbers, they are going to be in ascending order. Okay, we'll start with the smallest going with the biggest, if I can put it that way. Okay, so we have got 1 C Katambi with that number, which is 1730 180009. A Akakulubelwa, which is 1730 190002. Then we have got H Makai, which is 1730 180106. Then we have got M Chifita, which is 1730 150022. Okay, so now these we can consider them like numbers you are counting from 1 going upwards. Okay, or we can also consider them as exam numbers, since you are familiar with exam numbers, how the exam numbers are arranged and how to count numbers. Okay, so we'll start looking at these numbers. So the idea we can use is when we look at 1730, all of them, they have got 1730 and followed by 1. So where the difference is after 1. So 1731, they are the same, so we can cut here. Okay, these don't help us to find the different to differentiate them. They won't help us to differentiate them. So when we look at this, we check on 8, 9, 8, 5. Which number is the smallest? So we find that 5 is the smallest. So that means Chifita, M Chifita will be on top. So let's write M Chifita is on top. Okay. Now, as you can see, 8 and 9. 9 is bigger. However, we have got 2 8s. So first, let's ignore this one, this number which has 9, and focus on these numbers that has 8. Okay. Now, when we look at 8, they are all the same. Okay. That's why I've even written them separate on this side, because I want us to compare very well. So when we look at this 8 and this 8, they are the same. So we come to the next number 0 and this 0, they are the same. This one and this one here, 0 here and this one. So you can see that 1 is bigger than this 0. So we are going to write C Katambi as the second. C Katambi is the second name. We are arranging them in order, in numerical order. Okay, so then followed by H Makai. Okay, H Makai. And then this number which has got 9 here, which is A Akakulubelwa, is going to be number rust. So basically this is how you arrange them, and this is how you can do it. Okay, if you have got questions, you can ask in the comment section, but otherwise that's how you arrange those in numerical order. Question 1B is use the word list to answer the questions that follow. So word list, we have got telegram, telephone, cash with order, cash on delivery. Okay, so now let's read the statements and identify the way that suits the statement. Okay, number one, that is B1. JS company sells its goods and obtains payment through the post office upon delivery of goods to customers. Which postal service does the company use? Okay, JS company sells its goods and obtains payment through the post office upon delivery of goods to customers. which postal service does the company use? The correct answer is cash on delivery. Cash on delivery. Number 2B is as follows. ALM Limited is able to verbally contact suppliers of goods and services within and outside the country without any physical contact. Which telecommunication service does the company use? ALM Limited is able to verbally contact suppliers of goods and services within and outside the country without any physical contact. Which telecommunication service does the company use? Okay, so we can look at Telegram, telephone, cash with order, and we have used already cash on delivery. So the correct answer is telephone, which is here. The correct answer is telephone. So ALM Limited uses telephone to communicate with suppliers of goods and services within and outside the country. Question 1C is as follows. Classify the following under either statutory or voluntary deduction. Okay, classify the following under either statutory or voluntary deductions. Okay, so 1, comprehensive motor insurance. Comprehensive motor insurance. This is voluntary deduction. This is voluntary deduction. 2, personal levy. This is statutory deduction. This is statutory deduction. Whether you like it or not, you have to pay personal levy as long as you qualify to pay personal levy. 3, loan from the bank. This is voluntary. You can choose whether to get a loan or not. Loan from the bank, that is voluntary. 4, pay as you earn. This is statutory. You immediately are employed, you start working, you start paying pay as you earn. As long as you are employed, you start paying this tax. Okay. Question 2A is as follows. On 7 September 2021, TRA Company Limited of Lusaka sold 4 cartons of washing detergent on credit at 1,875 kwacha per carton to CSC wholesalers of Kafue for goods ordered on 20 August 2021, less 8% trade discount, required to fill in an invoice note. So in this question, we need to fill in an invoice note. So here is the invoice note. So we can see that on the invoice note, there is the name of the company where this invoice note belongs to, and that's the invoice note that will be written to CS wholesalers. So first, what we need to do is let's write the date here. Okay, so we are going to write 7 September 2021, then CSC wholesale, then it is, so here we're going to write CS wholesale here on the left side, and then down here we write where it is found. It is in Kafue. Okay, so all these things we are filling in will attract marks, so you just have to do it the right way. Okay, once we have done this, then we can come here. We can see that there is a quantity, description, unit price, and total price. These are already there. Okay, this format is already there, so you need to draw something like this. Okay, or you'll find it in the answer booklet already drawn. Okay, so once you have done this, the next thing you need to do is we come down here. So on quantity, we ask ourselves how many boxes were returned, how many boxes were returned, the cartons of washing detergent. We are told there are 4, so we write 4 here. Then description, cartons of washing detergent. We write the name of what was returned. Okay, cartons of washing detergent. Don't just write washing detergent, because they can be not cartons, they can be just boxes of washing or packets of washing detergent. So you need to make sure that you clarify, you say cartons of washing detergent. Okay, once I've done that, then we come here on unit price. How much is 1? We are told it's 1,875 kwacha zilongwe. So in Ngwe's section we put 00. Then once we do now total amount, so we multiply 4 times 1,875 kwacha, which should give us 7,500. It will give us 7,500. On Ngwe it will be 00. Okay, once we've done this, then the next thing, we should also be aware that there is also trade discount of 8% that was offered. So we also write, we subtract that percentage. This is this 7,500 is the total amount without discount. So we do less discount. So less discount. So I thought discount is 8%. So we say 8 over 100 times 7,500, which will give us 600. So we write 600 here, and the 00 goes here. Then we say minus. So 7,500 minus 600 will give us 6,900. Okay, so this 6,000 was the amount payable. Okay, so this is how you prepare the invoice note. Okay, so this is how you prepare the invoice note. Okay, if you have got questions, you can ask in the comment section, but basically this is what you need to do. Question 2b is as follows. RDS Company of Lusaka returned goods bought from Njekwa dealers of Lusaka on 23rd May 2021. The goods returned were 5 cartons of white chalk at 680 kwacha per carton because they were expired, less 5% trade discount. Okay, so required to fill in the credit note. So we are required to fill in the credit note. Okay, so this is how the credit note is. This is how the credit note is. So you can now fill in this one. So we can start. So basically the credit note will come with certain information already there, like the owner of the company, like Njekwa Dealers Lusaka. These will be there. Okay, and 2 will be there. Okay, now what we need is, let's fill in. So first of all, let's pick the date. The date is 23rd May, so we write 23rd May 2021. Then we come to 2. Where is this going to? This one is going to a company which is RDS Company, which is also in Lusaka. Okay, so now we have filled in those. Now we go on and fill in the down here. So we have got quantity. How many boxes? We are told there are 5 boxes or 5 cartons of white chalk. Description, we write cartons of white chalk. Like I said earlier on, don't just write white chalk, write the carton, the size, which is cartons of white chalk. Okay, then once we have written that, then what we can do now, we can write how much is price unit. How much is one box? We said we are told is 680 kwacha, so we write 680 kwacha there. Okay, once we have done that, then we find the sum, or sorry, the product of 5 times 680. The product is 3,400. So we write the total amount is 3,400. Now remember, when this company was buying these cartons of chalks, they were given a discount of 5%, as you can see there, where I'm indicating where it's written 5% discount, trade discount. So that we shall say less than 5% of that. So we're going to write 5 over 100 times 3,400, which will give us, when we find that, it will going to give us 170 kwacha. So the discount was 170 kwacha. Okay, so that is the discount. If that is the discount of 5 boxes, then we can come down here and write the total. So the total will be written here, which will be 3,230 kwacha. That was the money that was paid. Since they have returned, to refund them, we're going to give them 3,230 kwacha. Okay, so once we have done that, then we come down here where there is a reason. Why have they returned these goods? Why have they returned these boxes of white chalk? It's because they are expired. So under reason there we write expired goods. Okay, once you have done that, then that's the end. We have filled in the credit note. Okay, thank you so much. We go to the next question. Question 3A is as follows. Match the terms in column B to those in column A. Match the terms in column B to those in column A. Okay, so that means I'll maintain the way these letters in column A are, then I'll be putting these according to the statement, the way it suits the terms in column A. Okay, so number 1, we have loyalty. So the sentence that suits loyalty, to show loyalty, if we talk about, we're talking about characteristics of business person here. So we're talking about loyalty. So loyalty is dedicated, loyalty is dedicated, faithful, and committed to quality products and customers. That is the loyalty. If somebody is loyal, then he is like the way I've described: dedicated, faithful, and committed to quality products and customers. Okay, we come to fairness. Okay, so when a person is fair in business, what are we talking about? What is the characteristic of that person? Okay, fairness, that is, customers must be given equal treatment. Okay, so in business, when you are fair, you give customers equal treatment. Not somebody is wearing a suit, you respect that person. Someone who is not wearing a suit, you disrespect. So you give fair treatment. Someone has come early, you because somebody, you know him, you treat him, maybe you attend to him first. That is bad. So when you talk about fairness, you treat every customer equal. Okay, 2, honest. The advertisement for the product should be truthful. Okay, so if you are advertising your product, make sure you are bringing out the true picture of your product. Don't exaggerate. Okay, integrity. Okay, so integrity, that is being truthful and consistent at all times. So integrity, being truthful and consistent at all time. 5, dependability, that is, should be reliable at all times. Okay, should be reliable at all times. So those are the ways you can match those. Those are the correct matching. Okay, even if you don't know business, but if you are just good in English, you will able to get these questions correct. Okay, so that's how you can match those. Okay, however, you can also use numbers, the Roman numerals. You can use them to match, like you just write Roman numerals instead of writing the entire sentences. That is during the exams. It is also acceptable, but I've opted to write these like this, to rearrange them and write in words so that it can be more effective. Okay, question 3B was as follows. Chilwa receives a monthly upkeep allowance of 4,500. The upkeep expenditure for May month end was as follows. Okay, so foodstuff Chirwa spent 950 kwacha. Groceries, Chirwa budgeted to spend 2,100. Airtime, Chirwa budgeted to spend 250 kwacha on airtime. Stationery, Chirwa budgeted 750 kwacha to spend on stationery. Required to, so what we are required to is prepare Chirwa's personal budget. Prepare Chirwa's personal budget. Okay, so this is the format we're going to use to come up to draft the budget for Chirwa. So as you can see, I've written those, and that is Chirwa personal budget. So now what we're going to do is I hope you can see where there's details, kwachangwe. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to record the income. So how much is Chirwa expecting or has received? So because the budget can be made from maybe during the time you're expecting something, you can still make the budget so that when that comes, or immediately you receive something, or immediately you receive the upkeep allowance, immediately Chirwa receives upkeep allowance, you can sit down and make a budget. Okay, so first of all, is what you expect or what you have. You record what you have, that is 4,500 kwacha. Okay, so now we come to expenditures. Okay, so what do you want to buy from that money? So that is what will be under expenditure. So the first thing you want to buy from that money, we start with the first foodstuffs, which is 950 kwacha. Next, that is groceries, 2,100 kwacha. Third, that is airtime, which is 250 kwacha. Then, but not the least, that is 750 kwacha for stationery. Okay, so these are the things you want to spend money on. Okay, now once we've found this, the next thing we're going to do is now let's find the total of these expenditures. So when you add all that, we're going to get 4,050 kwacha. What we can do is we add 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 will give us 0. 5 plus 0, that is 5. 5 plus 5 will give us 10. 10 plus 5 will give us 15. We write 5, we carry 1. 1 plus 7 will give us 8. 8 plus 1 will give us 9. 9 plus 9 will give us 18. 18 plus 2 will give us 20. So we write 0, carry 2. 2 plus 2 will give us 4. So the sum is 4,050 kwacha. Okay, so now let's, after we found the total sum of the expenditure, now we can find the difference with the money that is Chirwa is going to receive and what he's going to spend. So you can see that after spending the money on the expenditures, Chirwa is going to remain with it. Let's subtract 0 minus 0, it's 0. 0 minus 5, it can't. We borrow 1 from 5, we take it there, it becomes 10. 10 minus 5 will give us 5. Then 4 minus 0 will give us 4. Then 4 minus 4 will give us 0. So Chirwa is going to remain with 450 kwacha. So the surplus of this budget is 450 kwacha. And this is a good budget because there is money that is remaining for in case of any emergency and for saving. Okay, so Chirwa can save 450 or can keep 450 kwacha for any emergency. So basically this is how you prepare a personal budget. Okay, we go to the next question. Question 3 is as follows. P. Mutakwa, a cashier for PTS Enterprise, deposited the following notes on 3rd October 2022. 150 kwacha notes, 75 20 kwacha notes. The account is held at Bank ABE or Abe in Lusaka. Account number is 4590 or 4590. That's their account number. So what are we required to do is we are required to fill in the deposit slip. Okay, so what we need to do is to fill in the deposit slip. So this one is a simple task for those who have visited the bank before. The same thing you do at the bank when you are making payment. I'm very glad that some time back students were allowed to go and make a deposit in the bank to pay school fees. This could have maybe given some people exposure to how to fill the deposit slip. So this is the task we're going to do. So if you have experienced this before, the exact thing you did to deposit the money, that's the thing you need to do here. Okay, so let's go and do it. Okay, so this is how the deposit slip looks like. Okay, so basically when you have a deposit slip, the name of the bank is there. Okay, the name of the bank is there, and you can be able to tell this is the deposit slip for this bank because it is already there. Just like you can see there, we have got Abe or ABE Bank Limited. That is the name of the bank, so it is there, and it's written on top deposit slip. You need to be very careful when you are getting these slips. You might get a withdrawal slip instead of a deposit slip, so you make sure you read the heading on the top of that slip. Okay, so this is a deposit slip. So where there is account name, we are going to write PTS Enterprise because this is where P Mutakwa works from. So we're going to write the name of the account, which is PTS. Don't write the name of a person there. We want the name of an account, so that is PTS Enterprise. Account number, we are going to get that one, which is 4590. That is the account number. The branch, Lusaka. Okay, I'll write Lusaka. Then I'll come to date. I'm going to write the date, the actual date you're depositing. That is 3rd October 2022. Now, once I've done that, then I'll come down here. There on top, I've filled in correctly. And remember, the correct filling will attract marks. Okay, so you make sure you enter correctly. Okay, then we come to notes and coin. We have number of notes. Okay, so we said number of notes and coins. Then we can also we can see there is amount there. That's where you write the total amount. When you multiply the number of notes by the type of note you have, we are depositing, then you multiply. Okay, so here you can see 100 kwacha, 50 kwacha, 20 kwacha. There is a law for every note. There is 10 kwacha, 5 kwacha, 2 kwacha, and 1 kwacha as a coin. There is also a provision for 1 kwacha. Okay, but I can just see for 50 ngwe. Now we shouldn't worry because in the question there is no ngwes. Okay, there are no 50 ngwes, there are no what, so we shouldn't even worry about that. So we just focus on that. Now every detail is written there. Okay, now let's fill that. So when you go back to the statement, do we have 100 kwacha notes there? No, there is nowhere where 100 kwacha notes are coming out. Okay, when we go to 50 kwacha, do we have 50 kwacha notes there in the statement? Yes. Here, how many 50 kwachas does P Mutakwa has? He has 100 notes. So there are 100 notes of 50 kwachas. So we say 50 times 100 will give us 5,000. So we write in amount there, we write 1,000. Okay, so I've written 100 notes there. Then we find the total by multiplying 50 by 100, which will give us 5,000. Then we write 5,000 there. Okay, ngwezi, there are no ngwezi, so we put 2 zeros there. In the statement, are we given notes of 20 kwachas? Yes. How many? 75. So we write 75 there. 75 times 20 will give us 1,500. We write 1,500 kwacha there on amount. And how many ngwes? We have 0 ngwes, so we write 0 ngwes there. Okay. Once we've done that, then we find the total. Those are the only notes that Mr. Mutakwa had. So we just enter those, then we find the total. So 5,000 plus 1,500 will give us 6,500. So we write 6,500 there. On ngwes, we put zeros. So 6,500 kwacha was the amount that Mr. Mutakwa deposited or wanted to deposit. Okay, now we are done there on the middle section. We come down here where it's written amount in words. So what we need to do is we need to write that amount we want to deposit in words. So we are going to write 6,500 kwacha only. Okay, 6,500 kwacha only. We write that, okay, in words, just like they were written. That's what you need to do as well. Okay, now once we have done that, then we come down where it's written deposited by. So deposited by, you write your name there. Okay, so it's up to you. You can write your full names. If you are James Mwaba, you write James Mwaba. If you are Harisi Hachobe, you write Harisi Hachobe. Okay, so you write that. So here we're going to write the name which is given, which is P Mutakwa. So we write P Mutakwa there. Okay, so basically that is how you fill the deposit slip. If you have got questions, you can ask in the comment section. Otherwise, that's how you fill the deposit slip. Let's go to the next question.